Hey guys, welcome back to our channel.
Hello everybody, hope everybody's doing nice on this fine weekend.
Hope everybody had a good weekend. I do want to start off by saying thank you to everybody that watched our first video. We received really good positive feedback and we received a lot of love and support, so thank you so much for that.
Today we're just going to be doing a vlog or a story time, however you want to say it, on our son Winston.
So as you read in the title, we are looking for a new family member, and here he comes. Come on, Winston. We are looking for a new family member. We are looking for a brother for Winston. A little story about how we found Winston. So Frenchie is my dream dog, has been my dream dog. I wanted him since I was in high school, and I used to go to the mall when they used to have like the shops, the dog stores in the mall, and I would go all the time with my friends and we would look to see Frenchies, and there was always like this one Frenchie that I always wanted, but it would be like $3,000, and I thought that was like the price that was just like small. I mean the mall prices. And I didn't really think twice about it because, you know, it is really expensive. I was in high school, I didn't work, I didn't have a job, I freaking didn't do anything. No. So I knew that my parents also would not have spent $3,000 on the dog. So I kind of let that dream go, forgot about it, kind of passed my mind. And then finally, about a year ago, Josh actually asked me if we wanted to get a dog, and I was like, yeah, you know what, I've always wanted a dog. I've always wanted a Frenchie. I've always, you know, and I've looked at it, but I don't know, like I've never like looked too much into it. I just wanted a Frenchie. That's all I knew. I just wanted a Frenchie. And he was like, okay, well, how about you look into it and let me know how much you are willing to spend on a Frenchie. At the time, I literally thought that $800 was like max. Like $800 was like the max that I was gonna spend on a Frenchie. And Josh laughed at me. He said, girl, you need to look at the prices and get back to me. And I was like, okay, well, I don't know what the hell that means. Like, I'll look into it. So I kind of started asking around, and people were telling me, oh, well, you know, a Frenchie's $3,500, and I was like, there's no way, like, are you serious? And he was like, yeah, like, that's the average price, like $3,500 to $5,000 is the average price on a Frenchie. And I was like, okay, like, then maybe never mind. Like, I was like, never mind, maybe it's not for us, because, you know, I do feel bad spending that much money on a dog. Like, that's a lot of money, you know, that's 3 months of rent. Yeah, like 3 months of rent. So I was like, you know what,
7 months of rent.
Yeah, so I was like, you know what, never mind. And Josh kind of was like, no, like, this is your dream dog, like, let's look into it, like, don't stop, don't get discouraged just because you saw that the price was so high, like, stop. So he had asked me what color I wanted, and I didn't really know what color I wanted, because actually I wanted the brindle color. I wanted like the tiger looking one for the longest time. I had a name picked out for him, everything. And then when I started knowing that there was like more colors and prettier colors, and you know, I was like, dang, like I really didn't know anything about Frenchies. Like I just wanted a Frenchie.
Nah.
But
she never does her research on things like that.
Oh yeah, I don't do research like that. But I don't know, do you want to go ahead and talk about like what happened? Like,
well, obviously I knew she wanted a Frenchie, and then I kind of just like started asking around. A buddy of mine that I used to work with, he knew someone that was breeding Frenchies, so he gave me his number and I contacted him, and he actually didn't have any more. So I had to tell her that the guy that he gave me his number didn't have any more. But then the guy texted me a few days later and I was like, hey, I have a buddy that's actually has a couple dogs left, if you want his number. And I was like, sure. So he gave me his number, so I contacted that guy, and the guy was pretty cool. The one that we got Winston from, it was pretty cool. And at that time he told me that there was another person that was really interested in the dog, and she went down to see him already and she told him that she would go pick him up the weekend after. she didn't end up showing up. So he told me that this was her second time she didn't show up. He's like, well, whoever comes first can technically just keep the dog. Can have the dog. And I was like, oh, well, at that point I was working so much, it was so hard for me to get off work to go and get him. So one day we were just after work, it was like 8 o'clock, and this guy lived like 2.5 hours away. And I texted him, I said, hey man, did she come pick up that dog this weekend? And then he was like, no. So we drove down there after work around 8 o'clock to go pick him up. We didn't know anything. We didn't know the guy. I just talked to him a couple times on the phone. That was it. It was just like so spur of the moment that we just was like, we have the money, let's go get him. And then we drove. We drove all the way over there. We met the guy. He was super chill, super nice. He gave us all the vet work, all his shots and everything. And then he brought him out, and
yeah,
she fell in love.
So Josh sent me pictures of this dog and was like, hey, look, like, you know, I've been kind of looking around. It's not a guaranteed, but what would you think about this color? And I was like, oh my god, like that's the perfect dog. Like, that's the dog I want. That's everything I want. That's him. It's him. And he was like, okay. And I was like, did you find somebody? And he was like, yeah, I found somebody, but I don't know, like, where it's us or somebody else. And, you know, the lady, she says that she's ready for the dog. And she went and saw him. And, like, I was like, oh my god, like, and there was nights where I was crying. Like, I was like, I'm not going to get this dog. Like, and so I think there was like maybe a night that I was like, I'm not going to get this dog. So then I stopped thinking about it just because I knew, like, I was let down before, so I knew, like, okay, like, don't do it again, like, you know, like, it could easily be the other lady could easily just go pick him up, and, you know, that's it, you know. And like Josh said, like, we didn't know anything about this guy, so obviously, like, he told us, like, we can Venmo him to hold the dog, but I just don't trust anybody. So I was like, no, there's no way I'm Venmoing you, like, even $1 to save this dog. Or, I mean, if he was $1, yeah, I guess. But obviously,
he wanted us to Venmo him to save the dog, like $1,000. And I was like, well, that's a lot of money.
That's a lot of money, yeah. Especially, yeah, that's a lot of money. So I was like,
especially with a lot of people that do stuff like that, and then, like, it's a scam. Like, I didn't know anything. I just knew the guy. I just knew my coworker from work. That was it.
Yeah. So we went and picked him up, and honestly, this guy was legit. This guy was awesome. He had all of Winston's records for him. He had all his shot records. He had, he gave us dog food. He let us meet the mom. He let us meet the dad. His dad was actually a show dad. Show dog. A show dog. He's actually a show dog. And how much was his dad?
I think he said that he paid like $20,000 for his dad.
Yeah, $20,000.
And the mom was like $10,000.
Yeah. So Winston came from a good line.
Yeah.
Of a breed, I guess, or I don't know what that is. Like,
his breed. Yeah, he came from a good breed.
Yeah, and so so like that was our experience with him, and you know, Winston, he's a big responsibility. Like, Winston is a toddler. Like,
big baby.
He's going through his terrible twos right now, where he's never been left alone at home. So now that he's in our house by himself, I think it's getting to him, and I know that it's getting to him because I can see it. Because when we come home, he's more needy. Like, he wants to, like right now, how you guys saw him, like, he wants to be on us. He wants to be playing with us, and
like right now.
Yeah, and like I totally, like, I get that. I just feel bad. I think we both feel bad, and we wanted another dog, and we said once we move to Arizona, we're gonna get an. Oh.
I was off balance. He pulled me though. But yeah, like she's saying, we wanted another dog.
We wanted another dog, and we had said, once we move to Arizona, we're getting another dog. Even, like, we even joked around, and we were like, we're gonna stop at Tijuana and then bring a dog over.
Yeah.
And like, and we wanted another dog, and we had in mind a couple breeds. We had, what breeds did we think about?
Well, we thought about a German Shepherd, Rottweiler, Doberman, or a Great Dane.
Yeah, so we kind of have a few in mind, but we are in an apartment right now, so we're looking. We've went to pretty much like 12 shelters, and they're all call by appointment.
just because all this coronavirus stuff, they're not doing any walk-ins anymore. So we were gonna go, and
we filmed a little bit of us going to the shelter just because we thought that we were gonna have better luck. We were like, okay, like, we're gonna go in, we're gonna have some good luck. And you know, my family dog was from a shelter, and I mean, he was a little aggressive.
when you first got him.
But I mean, we loved him, and we loved everything about the shelter dogs.
Yeah.
And
I mean, if we can adopt a dog, it'd be a lot better than, you know,
yeah,
exactly.
Exactly. Like, that's the one thing with like Winston. Like, I do feel bad that we didn't get to adopt him, but I know that you're not gonna find it's unlikely for you to find a Frenchie in a shelter, or if it is, it's gonna be there within a day and gone.
Yeah.
And so so we do want to look at shelters first. So we did go to shelters to look for dogs, but when we went, we actually only went inside a couple of them, and they were all older dogs. They were like 9, 10,
yeah.
15, and that's kind of not what we're looking for. We're looking for a bigger dog. We are looking for something a little bit younger, because Winston is young. Like, you see all this energy. With our older dog, my parents' older dog, he hated Winston. Yeah. And, you know, and Winston would try to play with him, and our dog would, like, bark at him and bite him. And Winston thought it was a joke, so, you know, Winston kept playing with him. But we know that if we bring another dog like that into our household, I just don't know how well they would do together. I know Winston would do good, but I just know that
he's very loving. He just likes to have fun.
Yeah.
That's all.
So, I mean, we could put some of the clips in here just to show them, like, our experience. Okay, well, that was kind of a fail.
Big fail.
We went into Halo Animal Rescue, and it looks like it's only by appointment. Oh, it's super dark. It's only by appointment. So we had to go online, and they said that all appointments are booked out for today. So I don't know.
Well, the thing is, I even went online, I looked, and it didn't say anything by appointment only, and I tried to call them, and it just had like a busy tone. So
I guess we'll see if there's
any other places, I mean,
in the
that
area,
are not
yeah,
by appointment only.
Yeah. So stay tuned. And then also in the future, if somebody has a little girlfriend for Winston, come here, calm down, please. We are trying to make this little boy a bachelor, and we are looking for someone to breed with. Okay, bye. We are looking to breed him with somebody. We are looking in the area of Arizona. We did have a few offers when we were back in California, but he was so young. I think he was like under a year old, so we were like, no, there's no way. Like, you know, I'm a mom, and I was like, no, there's no way my baby's gonna be a dad. Like,
yeah, definitely.
So but now we're ready. I think he's ready. I know he's ready. So we are looking also for that. I don't know, Winston, do you want to introduce yourself? Come here, Winston. Come here. Come here, baby. Come here. Come on. Vente, come here. Look, he thinks we're playing. Come here. Come here, baby. Come on. Come here. I'm trying to pick it. Okay, well, yeah.
He's not having it. He just wants to play with his toys.
Yeah, he does. But yeah, this is Winston, and if anybody knows any breeders, maybe. We did try shelter, so I don't know. I mean, we don't need a dog right away, but we are looking.
Yeah,
so,
like you said, we're looking in the Arizona area. We're out of Glendale, so.
Yeah. Glendale.
Ow, dude, why are you biting my toes, dude? What the hell? He never bites my toes. Never. Jesus.
We are looking in the Glendale, Phoenix, Scottsdale.
Just in the general area.
In that area. So if anybody knows a breeder for, what are we? German Shepherds?
Rottweilers, Dobermans, or Great Danes.
Wait, not a Rottweiler?
Oh, no, you're a Rottweiler?
I'm not looking for a Rottweiler.
She's not looking for a Rottweiler. Then we're not looking for a Rottweiler.
But yeah, so if anybody knows anything, let us know. And we would formally introduce you to Chichi Boy, but
he's not having it right now.
no. Like
he's just
like I said,
around.
like a toddler. He's exactly like a toddler.
My toes are not for food. My toes are not for food. Oh.
Don't you teabag the whole camera.
I didn't mean to. Well, this is him. Yeah, I know. He's a little baby. Look at him.
Winston, come here, baby. Look. Look.
Oh.
Say hi. Hi. Look, baby, look.
Ah, he's done.
Well, so thank you guys so much for staying with us this whole video.
Yeah.
You made it this far.
Oh, don't forget to like, subscribe,
Comment,
and hit that bell button.
Share, hit that bell button. Stay tuned. We do have some cool things coming up. We do have...
What are you doing with your hands?
Because I'm a traffic guider.
Oh my god.
Stay tuned.